Hey everybody,
We're back.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and everything else that we said before.
And Hanukkah and Kwanzaa's and Festivuses
and oh gosh,
and
I'm missing
Fridays.
about
Happy
30.
Friday.
Yep. It's Christmas, and then tomorrow's the weekend.
Ooh.
How awesome is that?
Pretty solid.
So, my name's Joe, this is Jake.
Yeah.
And we were trying to figure out what to drink tonight. We only had one with Santa on it.
And thank you, Rogue, for hooking us up with the proper holiday beer.
Yes, so this is Rogue's 2020, so this year's Santa's Private Reserve Peppermint Bark Milk Stout. It is 8.3 alc by vol.
Perfect.
And in a nice cask bottle.
Beautiful cask bottle. Rogue puts out some awesome beers in their cask style bottles. Love them. They're super intriguing. My first one I ever bought was their Voodoo Donut.
Oh, dude, the Morimoto one.
Bright pink, pretty solid.
The Morimoto ones were always cool looking. Yeah. So anyway,
well,
cheers.
Hey, clinkies.
Cheers.
The smell reminds me of when you walk into a hotel pool. And you've got the heat and that chlorine, and it's not that bad smell. It's just kind of like, ooh.
That's
So is the peppermint there?
Peppermint.
Slap you across the face?
Puckering up. That's some peppermint. White chocolate.
Wow, there is some peppermint hiding in there. You can taste the lactose.
Oh, definitely. The lactose is heavy.
The lactose is fairly prominent in that. And it's the peppermint. That stands out. I'm hoping it's going to mellow a little bit after a couple of sips because...
Christmas miracle if it does. That's all I'm saying
I'm wondering if it's... unfortunately, at this point, our cellars are a little colder than normal because they're not real cellars.
No, they're garages.
Yeah.
Dark corners of garages.
They're stay-at-home dad cellars. So, yeah.
Trademark
The
TM.
coldest corner of the garage.
Basically.
Mine's the coldest corner under the stairs.
Mine's the coldest corner in the cul-de-sac.
Yeah. But this is pretty cold, so I wonder, and it's with a lot of stouts, it's always better to have them just a little bit warmer. 55 degrees is typically the happy place for a lot of them, and therefore you get a lot of those malts that actually start to be more prominent.
Peppermint.
But Rogue is known for having some pretty flamboyant flavors within their drinks.
They don't hold back.
No,
don't get me wrong. Oh, and by the way, because I love bottle art, I love can art. I love the chef's hat and crossbones on the back, if you can see that, where it says what to pair it with.
Oh, perfect. And what does it say? Deviled eggs or? Oh.
Deviled eggs, pork roast, and sugar cookies.
Hey, sugar cookies would probably be bomb with this.
100%.
And it's even now on my second sip. The peppermint has dociled a little bit, but it's still super prominent.
So it needless to say, if something says something you don't like on the front of the bottle, you probably shouldn't get it. If you don't like peppermint, don't get this. Not everybody realizes.
It's kind of like if a beer says pumpkin on it.
Right, which we didn't realize. Well, we did, but we just...
Yeah.
A little bit of schadenfreude for you.
For me, I shy away from cherry-based beers 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, I have not had a... Yeah.
And it's because they are either knocked out of the park or just...
And then you find those breweries, your Holy Mountains, your Structures, your Reuben, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Three Magnets, if you're in Olympia, wink.
Yeah.
That can... use those ingredients
without overbearing it, or they have the right tart cherry. Like a tart cherry sour is much easier to drink than like a cherry based stout, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. So those ones, if you see it made, but if you really don't like something that says it on the bottle, shy away.
Yeah.
Don't like peppermint?
This is not for you. If you do like peppermint, this is really nice. This would be one that even if you got a bottle now, save it for next Christmas because this will probably hold quite nice.
Yeah, but lots of peppermint, a little bit of chocolate.
The lactose is heavy. And it's
light roast
liking
chocolate.
it. Yeah, and it's not real heavy on the bitterness that you get out of it. So like the coffee and the chocolate notes are much more muted because they're not on the intense level.
Yep. So this, again, was Rogue 2020 Santa's Private Reserve Peppermint Bark Milk Stout.
Where are you sitting on it?
Oh, 275.
I was going to say right about a 3.0. This is not a Christmas miracle.
It's not a miracle, but I'm also not giving it away or pouring it out. I'm enjoying this. But
unless it starts like raining. Right now it's just kind of misting. But my brother-in-law and sister-in-law bought me some sweet new Lions Get Up, if you can't tell. And I don't want it to be
that hurt.
I don't want it to look like his typical orange and blue garbage.
Go Hawks, go Bears. Anyway.
And don't get jumbled riding your wagons.
I know, right? Riding my wagon since 1 year old. All right, everybody. So that's our review. Have a great rest of your Christmas for like a half hour.
Exactly. Thanks for putting up with us again. We've missed you.
Bye. Cheers.
Cheers.